Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla. Thanks for stopping by. And today's video is going to be the first in a mini series where I'm sharing 3 recipes that you can make over the Christmas holidays. Now, of course, today is all about my paleo-friendly sweet potato breakfast casserole. The next one's going to be my paleo eggnog, and then the last one will be my keto-friendly low-carb gingerbread cookies. And believe me, all 3 are delicious. I definitely recommend tuning in for all 3. But of course, today's all about the breakfast casserole. Now, I don't know about y'all, but growing up, we always kept certain Christmas traditions every year, and one of those is that my mom would make a huge homemade breakfast every Christmas morning, and I'm talking the whole 9 yards, biscuits and gravy, all that good stuff, and part of that was the breakfast casserole. Now, of course, she would make the original recipe with all the extra cheese and stuff, and believe me, it was delicious, but I'm telling you, my recipe today gives the original one a run for its money, so I definitely recommend trying it out. All right, let's jump right in. First, set your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, generously grease a 9x9 or 9x13 baking dish. And I am using avocado oil, but you can also use coconut oil or ghee. Next, we'll need to cut the ends off of our sweet potatoes and go ahead and remove the skin. Now, I wanted to add that if you're on a low-carb or ketogenic diet, you can eliminate the sweet potatoes from this recipe and it'll still turn out delicious. Let's go ahead and slice our sweet potato. It's best if they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. And I will be using my mandolin slicer because it makes my life so much easier, but you can also use a knife. And it's important to note that as your hand gets closer to the blade, you'll definitely want to use the hand guard. The first time I used my mandolin, I ended up getting a huge gash in my hand because I'm hard-headed and did not heed the instructions. So yeah, definitely use the hand guard, especially if you're getting closer to the blade. Go ahead and add your sliced sweet potatoes to a bowl. Add some melted coconut oil or ghee, along with a sprinkle of sea salt or Himalayan rock salt. Let's go ahead and toss the potatoes until they're fully coated with the oil. Now we're going to line a baking sheet with parchment paper and place our potatoes onto the baking sheet. And I ended up needing 2 baking sheets for this. We're going to bake the potatoes for about 15 to 18 minutes, making sure to flip them halfway through baking. Once the potatoes are done, go ahead and set them aside because we're going to use them later in our dish. And now let's move on to our bacon. Add the bacon to a skillet over medium heat and cook until it is fully done. Set your bacon aside and allow it to cool. And then using the leftover bacon grease, let's go ahead and add our chopped onion and bell pepper to the skillet, and we're going to cook it until it's slightly soft. Then I'm going to add in the sausage and cook until it is fully browned. Once the sausage is fully cooked through, let's go ahead and add in our chopped kale. And give that a good mix until it's fully worked into the mixture. Cover the skillet with a lid and allow the kale to wilt. Once the kale has wilted, turn off the burner and set the skillet mixture aside. Next up, in a large bowl, add your eggs, dairy-free milk, nutritional yeast, garlic powder and onion powder, sea salt, and black pepper. Whisk this mixture until it is fully combined. And now it is time to assemble the dish. We'll start by adding half of the sweet potatoes to the bottom of the dish. Top that off with half of the sausage mixture. Then repeat that step, adding the rest of the sweet potatoes, topped with the rest of the sausage mixture. Go ahead and pour the egg mixture evenly over the casserole, and then top that off with your crumbled bacon pieces. Now we're going to bake the casserole for about 35 to 40 minutes or until the eggs are fully set. Once it's done, you'll want to allow the casserole to cool for about 10 minutes. And it is finally time to indulge in this super flavorful paleo sweet potato breakfast casserole. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you give this recipe a try, I would love for you to tag me on Instagram or Facebook. And don't forget to stay tuned for the next video in this mini series where I'm going to show you how to make my paleo eggnog. Believe me, it's delicious as well. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.